Hey everyone, this is D22 with you today from D22 Responses, and yes, this is the bathroom that I'm making this video in because I can multitask in here, but I'm not going to get into those details because that would really gross you out, but you already know what a bathroom's for anyways. But what I wanted to talk to you today about was just time management on YouTube. Now, hear me out here. Is there ever a time where it's hard to watch a lot of your subscribers' videos when you've subscribed to, say, at least 200 people, and you find it hard to watch like a 5-minute video or 8-minute video or a 16-minute video if you ever have a subscriber that uploads that many times or that uploads that long of a video on a frequent basis? Well, I find it hard to do sometimes. Now, usually what I do is I mainly focus on editing my own videos, and then when I upload a video, I basically wait for the comments then, and then after that, watch my subscribers' videos. Now, it's really hard to do when you have a busy work schedule. Now, I know you all have busy work schedules because it's really hard sometimes to watch other people's videos and comment on them. So, what's my secret? Like, what are some of the things that I can do, like I'm telling you this, but what I can do to watch somebody else's videos and leave really good feedback? Well, for me, I would say just set some time to do it because it's going to be tough to catch everyone's videos and comment on them at the same time. So most of the time, usually, I do it on a day where I'm not editing something or I'm working, or most of the time I'm either away from the computer or doing something else, because we all have busy lives. We admit that we all have busy lives, and it is really tough to catch up to a lot of people's videos and comment on them and rate. And a lot of the times it leaves us frustrated that somebody tells us that we didn't see their latest video because we were busy doing something. And it's really tough for us to say that same thing over and over again. And for the time that they spent working on that video, and for us to say, oh, I haven't seen it yet. I mean, it's tough because you can blame the subscription modules for YouTube and also the time that we have. Like, there's a varying difference in the time zones. So let's say it's 11 o'clock here right now, and then in Australia it's like 2 a.m. in the morning. So they're pretty much asleep while you're awake, and vice versa for other countries as well. Like in the UK, right around this time, it's like at least 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock, depending on where you are in your day. Like, for example, I do a Blogtv show, and I do a Blogtv show at around noon my time every Thursday. But that's going to change because Thursdays don't work for everyone, so there's a little disclaimer. But yeah, basically 12 o'clock, sorry, unedited. 12 o'clock noon is where I do my Blogtv shows every Thursday, and then I get my audience in the UK awake and alert and calm and doing whatever they need to do, and they see me on the Blogtv shows. That's usually how I broadcast myself, and I know the time zones because the time zones there differ from ours, and that's how I know. And in the Philippines, I'm awake, they're going to sleep. Like, I comment on Jason's, like China is 22's video, I comment on his video, and it's basically 8 o'clock in the morning for me when I usually see it. So usually when he comments my videos, it's like around, it's like 7 o'clock in night or 8 o'clock at night, depending on his time, and that's when he usually sees my videos. Because usually when I upload something around like midnight or something like that, because I have a scheduled uploader, it usually uploads around that time. Sorry I'm talking too fast, but I want to get a lot said here in this video. But yeah, you know what I mean about time zones, because when Jason's awake and I'm asleep, he sees my videos. When I'm awake and Jason's asleep, he usually sees my videos most of the time. So you got to consider the time zones. That's a lot for me to say. I guarantee it's really hard for me to come up with this stuff. It's not even scripted. This is an unedited video that I'm giving you right now. But yeah, you just have to consider the time zones, you have to consider dates when to upload, and also, as a busy person, you would usually consider how your time is managed. Like, you could say, like, I'm going jogging, or I'm gonna go work out, or go to work, and then do some yard work, whatever you do. I know a lot of my audience is like busy adults. I don't have a lot of kids, which is a-okay. But it's a matter that you have to consider, because not a lot of people have the time to watch YouTube videos in reality. And it's really tough because you have to set aside some time in order to get through like a 5-minute or 6-minute video. And most of the time, probably some of you may do this, but you probably open the video in one tab and then you open a new tab and then you listen to the video. I'm guilty of this because I did this a couple of times on some videos, not all of them, but Yeah, I hear the video, but I actually don't see it because most of the time I'm doing something else. That's what we do too. We're guilty of that. We usually listen to a video instead of look at the person's expressions and faces, and we miss something that we hear and we just leave a comment right away. That's what we usually do, and we're very guilty of that. And most of us don't do that, but we usually spend the time to watch a video that they've worked so hard on, and for them to say, have you seen my new video? And then you say no, they're crushed, their soul's like crushed to the ground and all that stuff. So that's one of the things that I wanted to get out there and let all of you know, because I'm guilty of this sort of thing too, because there's a lot of videos that a lot of people work on that take a lot of time to do and a lot of time to edit, and then they process and put it into YouTube, and then nobody watches it. Has this ever happened to you before? Do you have any sort of questions about this? Like, is there something that you want to do in order to make watching people's videos better? Or is everything okay right now? Like, are you able to manage time and YouTube? Now, I want you to answer this question right now. You that is looking at this video right now, and I'm poking you in the eyes right now, I'm sorry. Answer the question. How does it work for you? Leave your feedback below, and I'm going to be sure to respond back to the comments that I get them, but you got to vary the time zones. You got to look at the time zones and just consider that I may not be there to comment right away, but if I am, there we go. So, get fueled for life. Go Team My Way, and I'll respond to you another time. Bye-bye.